10 Top Attractions in Belize. Belize brims with natural beauty. A top spot for eco-tourists, this fascinating country lies in Central America, between Mexico and Guatemala, and was known as British Honduras during its colonial days. Few countries offer such a rich diversity of ecosystems packed into a relatively small area. You can kayak lagoons, cave tube along subterranean rivers, hike through jungles and pine forests, view stunning wildlife in its natural habitat, or simply collapse in a hammock and relax in this tropical paradise. Choose your own adventure with our list of the top attractions and places to visit in Belize. Number 1. Great Blue Hole. Belize's most popular dive destination, the Great Blue Hole offers divers interesting observations of limestone formations that mold its walls. The Great Blue Hole is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and natural monument. This massive sinkhole under the water is near the lighthouse reef and creates a perfect circle of deep, blue water. The deeper one dives into the Great Blue Hole, the clearer the water and the more breathtaking the scenery, as the array of bizarre stalactites and limestone formations become more complex and intense. Number 2. Lighthouse Reef Atoll. The farthest from shore of Belize's 3 atolls, Lighthouse Reef Atoll is nirvana for nature lovers and divers. 6 cays surround a turquoise lagoon, with gleaming white sand beaches, coconut palms, and fascinating coral formations. Half Moon Cay is the most visited cay of the atoll. Also a World Heritage Site, the Half Moon Cay Natural Monument shelters a colony of about 4,000 red-footed boobies and many other species of birds. Nature trails lead to observation platforms with great views of nesting boobies and frigate birds. Number 3. Caracol. Sitting high on the Baca Plateau, 500 meters, 1,650 feet, above sea level, Caracol is the largest Maya site in Belize. It was once one of the largest ancient Maya cities, covering some 168 square kilometers, 65 mi squared. At its peak around 650 AD it had an estimated population of about 150,000, more than twice as many people as Belize City has today. The largest pyramid in Caracol is Kanar, Sky Place, at 43 meters, 143 feet. It is still the tallest man-made structure in all of Belize. Number 4, Ambergris Cay and Holchan Marine Reserve. Just off the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula, laid-back Ambergris Cay is the largest of Belize's 200 cays and a hot spot for tourists. If diving and snorkeling are on your things to do list, head off the coast here to the Holchan Marine Reserve. It's named after the Mayan for Little Cut and is one of 7 reserves within the Belize Barrier Reef System, which is the second largest in the world after Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Number 5, Caye Caulker. Caye Caulker is a small coral island in the Caribbean Sea, and is accessible by high-speed water taxi or small plane. In recent years the island has become a popular Belize attraction for backpackers and other tourists for its relatively cheap prices, laid-back vibe, and abundance of restaurants and bars. The main mode of transport on Caye Caulker is simply walking. The paths are well defined, and crossing the island takes about 20 minutes. Bicycles and golf carts can also be rented. Number 6, Lamanai. Located in northern Belize, Lamanai was once a considerably sized Maya city. The ancient ruins are not completely uncovered yet. Archaeological work has concentrated on the investigation and restoration of the larger structures, such as the High Temple, a 33-meter-tall temple. Since it was still occupied by the Maya when the Spanish arrived, Lamanai, which in Maya means submerged crocodile, is one of the few Mayan sites to retain its traditional name. Number 7, Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary and Jaguar Preserve. Coxcomb Wildlife Sanctuary is a haven for nature buffs. The mountainous tropical forest here protects an impressive array of wildlife, including jaguars, ocelots, pumas, anteaters, tapirs, monkeys, and snakes, although sightings of the cats are rare. Birders will also love it here. Toucans and scarlet macaws are among the 290 species recorded in the preserve. Number 8, Xanantunic. The Maya ruins of Xanantunic are located atop a ridge above the Mopan River near San Ignacio, within sight of the Guatemala border. Most of the structures date from about 200 to 900 BC. Xanantunic consists of a series of 6 plazas surrounded by more than 26 temples and palaces. At 40 meters, 130 feet, the pyramid known as El Castillo is the tallest structure in Xanantunic and the second tallest structure in Belize, after the temple at Caracol. Number 9, Actun Tunicil-Muknal. Actun Tunicil-Muknal is a cave in the Tapa Mountain Nature Reserve near San Ignacio. The cave was discovered in 1992, and was subsequently featured on the National Geographic Explorer film, Journey Through the Underworld. A sacred site for the Mayans, the cave contains many examples of pottery, ceramics and stoneware, as well as several sets of human sacrificial remains, one of which, known as the Crystal Maiden, has been almost entirely covered in limestone crystals by the natural processes of the cave. Number 10, Belize Zoo. Set in natural forest, 31 miles from Belize City, the Belize Zoo is one of the finest zoos in the Americas. Many of the animals in Belize Zoo are wild animals that were kept as pets by individual collectors, and the zoo tries to recondition such animals for a return to the wild. It enables visitors to see the native animals of Belize at close quarters, housed in spacious enclosures that closely resemble their natural habitats. Unless you're a seasoned wildlife photographer, this is likely to be the best place to get excellent photographs of the animals of Belize. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.